I don't have an ad read.
You don't have an ad read?
Nah.
Okay. That's okay.
Hey guys, welcome to the Nobody Asked podcast.
That's Edan's way of telling me that she didn't organise what I asked her to organise. It's like when you break up with someone in public, she's gone, if I tell Lachy the bad news on the podcast, he won't yell at me because you'll all hear it.
Yeah. Oh, is that what? I didn't even think of that.
Subconsciously, you know I'm not going to get angry at you because all the listeners are listening.
Oh, this was our coffee shop breakup.
People can hear you flinching on the audio. All the fan mail recently has been like, does he hit you?
Yeah.
And I don't, but...
No, he doesn't.
Well, I've got a new segment. It's called Hitting Edan.
Hey guys, send your... No, let's not.
Yeah. Oh, good. Guys, this is technically... This is like the farewell episode to this venue.
What? Oh, I was like...
No.
I don't want to do the pod anymore.
This is Edan's last. This is Edan's last episode. She's just finding out now, but no, this will be our last episode in this room before we move into the studio.
Wow,
which is great.
Pretty exciting.
I mean, we'll probably have to be here at some point if we want to do extra episodes.
Yeah, but this is like the holiday house.
Or inevitably when Amplify sign the Inspired Unemployed and we get shafted for they're like, guys, they've got to use the podcast studio.
Yeah, one thing about those boys, they're pretty fucking employed as far as I can see.
Yeah, I don't want to hear a single goddamn thing about the Inspired Unemployed not being unemployed.
No.
Name a brand.
I can't. They've all worked with them.
They've worked with all
You go in
of
any
them.
shop. Chemist Warehouse. Can I tell you the funniest thing that happened at Chemist Warehouse?
I'd really rather you didn't.
I went in there to buy my mood stabilizers so I don't, anything. And I went in there and I was at the counter and I was like, oh, God, this is so annoying that I have to pay to, live.
Yeah.
And the lady behind the counter goes, would you like to donate to women's mental health?
Honey, what do you think I'm doing
So you're
right now?
going to give me the discount?
She saw the blonde bits in your hair and just put you down for the discount.
Yeah, I was like, do I get the money back? That's me.
It's similar to a veteran's card.
Yeah.
But it just says I did musical theatre in high school.
Diva, that's me.
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah, I was like,
Hello?
Hello?
The call is coming from inside the house.
hello?
Is that the correct use of that?
Sure.
It's good enough. But yeah, this will be, oh God, I hope it's the last time we have to fucking film here. With this disjointed lighting. If you're watching on the YouTube, it always looks like we're on a Zoom call because there's two different lighting.
Why. Yeah,
I don't know.
Our studio's going to be pimped the fuck out.
Yeah, we hope so. But yeah, so we move in there on Thursday. I think Thursday. So
exciting.
the episodes will, that's what we're not going to discuss it now. We're going to stop
really
having
was about to have
stop having fucking meetings on the
I was
pod,
really about to be like, do they have storage there? Because blah, blah.
But yep, okay. I'll talk
If
to
you
you about
guys
it
want to send us in anything, I can't promise because we don't really know the space that well yet, but if you guys have any ideas, send them to the fan mail or DM us something if you want us to maybe we can have stuff on the screens, I think. We can print stuff out,
Yeah,
I think.
I would love to have one of those slideshows where things fade in and fade out.
Yeah.
So for people watching on the YouTube, it's just...
and they can see themselves. That'd be so cute.
I'm not putting any of you up on the screens. I'm trying to turn off...
I would have.
I'm trying to turn off viewers. The people who watch this podcast see enough dyed hair. We don't need you added into the mix.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, we know. I know you're sitting there with your split ends because you made it purple, then blue, and then went into a blonde.
Hey.
Oh, I love you guys.
Hey.
But we will be moving in there. And on the topic of you guys, which we love so much, I've got some fan mail because we haven't gone over the fan mail in a while because we haven't really put any questions out in a while. But yeah, thank you for the people who are still putting stuff into the fan mail. We will be doing a few more questions now that we've got different space. The space had nothing to do with it. We just got slack.
Oh, yeah, we just stopped caring about you guys.
And on that note, this is one of the things that came through recently. Just binged all your episodes over the past 2 days. Oh my Lord, feeling great, feeling insane in brackets.
Why would you do that?
That's the tagline for Nobody Asked.
Is that 48? Literally,
well, I think this was a couple of weeks ago, so I think it'd been in the 30s.
Okay.
Over 2 days, I just realised that.
You stayed up. You stayed up.
Jesus.
Jesus.
That should be the tagline for Nobody Asked. Feeling great in brackets, feeling insane.
Yes.
They also said, it's my new fave podcast, so thank you very much.
Aww.
You guys are the best. I have accidentally started talking like you. Which
wow.
is that's the question that I had when I read this. What does that sound like?
I would love to know what that sounds like. I'm obsessed with people doing impressions of me because I have no perception of what I'm like. Are you like that?
Yeah, no, I'm the same. When people say, you do this thing, I'm like, I had no idea.
And I'm like, tell me everything. Like, tell me everything you perceive about me because you've got no idea, right? Like any characteristic or I don't know. It's
even on a birthday post when people say he's so caring, I go, really?
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. And then I'll do something caring and I go, they were correct.
A good friend of mine and fellow comedian the other day told me that I was you know what like new metal is? Like Limp Bizkit and like shit like that. He said I was a new metal Manic Pixie Dream Girl.
Yeah. That works. I thought you'd joined a goth metal band when I first walked in and saw your shirt and the hair and the makeup. You've got a bit of red, or is that just
yeah? Well, I did smash the shirt because I feel so sick today, guys. I'm sick. And that's why my voice is like. But so I had to do something to like counterbalance the fact that I could have just been like screaming, crying on here. What were we saying? Oh yeah, perception. Like I would love I need to get famous enough for someone to do an SNL impression of me. That's all I care about.
Well, I would like to know what they mean by I've started talking like you. The only one I know is there was one video. It's the one where I was talking about if you love electricity more than certain family members. Mm-hmm. And in the video I said, it's a hypothetical fuckhead. And I think that comment, someone said the cadence and rhythm and the way he says this like scratches my brain or something. And I've got a couple of likes. So
I like that too.
But I'm trying to figure out, is there because I don't know.
You do that and that cadence is very like.
It's very me.
It is very you.
Anyway, thanks for sending that in. Thanks for listening. You've got some more coming up. We touched on this before, but we've got some sex bits. Some new sex bits that people have sent in.
They've sent in their bits.
Send in their bits.
No, stop doing that.
Stop sending your bits.
Send
your sex bits, but not your sex bits.
Type them out. There's no need for photos.
Here's two of them.
I'm scared. Am I allowed to do this? I just did this to the camera. I pointed a gun with my fingers.
I think that's fine. I think that's okay. Somebody said, funny sex bit, my ex used to start beatboxing if I would ever queef during sex.
Wow. I've had someone beatbox while inside me. And then it's the same, I think, no, a different person saying Despacito. I don't know what it is. It bewitches them. It makes them sing. I don't know why. They're singing and they're making music. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Edan's getting railed in the next room. Wow. I would have to guess they're mimicking the sound of said. I don't think I've heard many queefs in my day. Rather queefless. Which I don't know if that.
That's the other name of this podcast. Is rather queefless. That's the evil alternate reality version of this podcast.
That's the universe where you're extremely right wing.
Yes.
Yeah, rather queefless.
Yes.
But I would just have to imagine that the sound of the queef, he's mimicking that. I don't know. I couldn't put my finger on what a queef sounds like.
You've never heard one ever?
I don't think so.
Wow.
No, I have. I'm now realizing, yes, many times.
Yeah.
Oopsie doopsie.
Because
in my head, I'm picturing like general queefery.
But like, I don't think people don't do it like farting. They don't just like.
No, I mean like when you're having sex with somebody and then you remove yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, and then because in my head I never associate that as a queef. I was just like, oh, it's a thing that happens.
That's just the air.
Sex. Yeah.
Well, that's what I think because like the word queef makes it sound like it's closer to a fart, which like it's the air.
Yeah.
It's an air bubble.
I'm just picturing you freestyling at the same time. Somebody else said, my sex bit is blowing a raspberry into their vagina while I'm eating her out. What can I say? I'm just a funny guy. Mm. A lot of
class
dudes,
clowns we've got on our hands.
A lot of dudes just not eating their girlfriends out.
Doing anything
other than finding out where the clitoris is.
Men will do anything.
To get out of giving head.
That is weaponizing competence if I've ever heard it.
He will he will pursue a career in music before he makes you come.
Yeah.
He will put out a rap album before he makes you ever come.
He'll put a microphone up to it before he's like, oh no, come on, let's get serious here. He's like, no, I'm producing. Sorry, I'm just uploading your pussy into Ableton or Logic or GarageBand.
This is not going in the pod. Name of her pussy, GarageBand.
Put it on the pod.
I can put it on. It's in the pod. Also, I'd like to move on to this. Now, obviously, somebody said, so I'm currently listening to episode 33, and when you all were talking about talent shows, it reminded me of a story of my mum told me when she was at school. So to preface this, she went to an all-girls rich bitch school. Anyway, for one of their talent shows, these 4 girls, my mother was not one of them, she's a precious angel, brought 4 of the male teachers on stage. The teachers were sitting in chairs while the 4 girls sang ABBA's When I Kissed the Teacher and danced around these male teachers. And to add to the additional fuckedness of this situation, one of these teachers ran off with one of the girls and got married.
You can't be doing that.
Does your mother know? Take it easy, try to do it slow. Take it nice and slow. Does your mother know? No one's parents signed a permission slip for this.
God.
Do you give permission for your child to grind one out on her geo teacher? In front of the school, so it's tasteful.
Has everyone signed the grooming permission slip?
Guys, please have your grooming permission slips in by Friday. Otherwise, no one can give a lap dance to Mr. Wilson. There will be no exceptions to this rule, okay? Please bring a gold coin donation for the lap dance of our PE staff.
Guys, without the proper equipment, you will not be able to exit the bus. You'll have to stay on the bus while everyone else has a inappropriate age gap.
I'm gonna take one of the mates' rates bits. Guys, I'm your outdoor education leader, Wade. I'm here to properly show you how to give a lap dance to one of your teachers in front of the school.
Let me tell you one thing about content creators.
Yep.
Where the fuck is our Katy Perry skit? Did you see the Granny Flat? Dude,
Granny Flat.
Firstly,
Congrats,
good job,
boys.
guys. That's fucking awesome.
Also, to pitch a video idea where the whole joke is we don't know who you are or listen to your music.
Hilarious.
And that says for Katie, for her to go for that and be like, that's funny.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
And the Sabrina Carpenter video is fucking awesome.
I have not seen that yet.
It's really it's just good. I saw someone comment under their thing and it's like them in a nutshell is this is what boys will be boys should mean.
That's cute.
It's like silliness, like, yeah, but just not like hurting anyone. But like, this is boys being boys.
That's when you're wondering if a guy is cheating on you. What he's doing is just go watch a Granny Flat video. That is what's occurring.
He's choreographing with his best friend.
Yeah, they're doing like when you were 4 years old. They're in the living room making up a dance.
He's filming an improvised skit with Katy Perry.
Yeah. The last bit of fan mail we've got that I'll read out for us here. They said, kind of to do with your Bluetooth speaker bit, about talking about why on earth would you ever play this over a Bluetooth speaker, this podcast.
Yeah.
They said, sort of related to it, but I recently got a hearing aid for my right ear only because that's the only one I am deaf in. Can I just say, not a fan of people who half-ass things.
I thought you were about to say not a fan of deaf people.
If you're going to be deaf, do it in both ears.
Yeah.
Let's not go 50% of the way.
Come on.
Let's really commit to it, guys.
Come on.
Anyway, and they said, so they're only deaf in one ear, so they have a hearing aid in that ear.
Yes.
And I often listen to your podcast through that because it connects to my phone. You can, like, hearing aids can Bluetooth to your phone. So it connects to my phone. I can answer calls with that or listen to music or you guys. And in a group setting, and it'll just look like I'm listening. Sorry, they've written this terribly. So I'll be listening to you guys, the podcast, while in a group setting, and it looks like I'm listening to people who I'm actually listening to you guys.
It's crazy that this person said this because I actually had an idea for a deal. I think Grindr should come out with a hearing assistant device called a cochlear implant. Cochlear.
I got it.
You didn't like it?
No, I loved it. That's great. Can you imagine someone ignoring you? Like, are you listening to music? Like, no, it's two lefties.
Yeah. Nope. Oh, that's 8 inches, and that's a kilometre away.
She also said, also, my name is Grace and I'm the person who told you to enunciate. So thank you very much, Grace.
Oh, okay.
If you hadn't noticed, I have been enunciating the whole episode. I've been trying to cut down on my likes because I had to edit the last pod and goodness me, I was spamming that button.
It's really funny I remember I might have been like, oh, let us not enunciate. Grace is like, I'm hard of hearing, you fucking bitch.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, actually, no, hey, sorry, Grace.
Fair enough, Grace. I'm going to fuck with the audio in the edit, so it's only coming out of one ear and it's her bad ear.
Oh.
All the audio is going to come out of the left AirPod. So just so Grace can't hear me, I'm going to do what Grace has asked for. I'm going to enunciate, but you're not going to be able to ever hear any of it.
I'm only going to enunciate. I'm only going to do syllables. I'm going vowel free.
Shout out to you, Grace. We hope you are listening to this pod while ignoring somebody else right now. Yeah.
That's good. I'd love to have an earpiece.
Yeah.
I've realized I need like so many forms of stimulation. Like I know we all do, and there's like the bits about like, oh yeah, needing Subway Surfers playing beside everything.
Let's stop doing that at music festival, guys. It's not that fun anymore.
Yeah.
Being in the crowd doing it, like, we get it. Also, the dudes who swipe on Tinder in the crowds. It was hilarious. It was great.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah, it's
Come
over.
on with a new bit.
I think they should do it. I think they should do it on the big screens. Have Subway Surfers playing so you can watch the big performance. And like slime videos like on the big side screens.
The weirdly satisfying videos.
Yeah, the hydraulic press.
That'd be great.
At a big concert. I think they should have that at the movies.
They should book that as one of the acts. Hydraulic press.
Band name Hydraulic Press.
Hydraulic press. Do you know how many people would go to that stage?
The lineup is Hydraulic Press, Kinetic Sand.
I would
Slime pouring.
If they said from 2 to 3 p.m. there is one of those rings where somebody ties a bottle of vodka and a wine bottle and they swing them to see which one smashes, I'd be there for the entire hour.
Bottle of Orbeez down the stairs.
Yes. I'd be standing at the bottom of that stairs.
Clapping.
If they could put multis on, I've never bet on sports in my life. I'd be betting on it.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be great.
Neither of us are ever allowed to bet on sports.
Why?
I think it'd get us. Oh, I'm not allowed to bet on anything. I've never gambled my own money.
I've gone on the pokies and I've played 2-up during Anzac Day, but I've never... Sports betting, like the downloading of it, because I think when I was young and they used to always put the odds at the start of a game, it always really confused me, being the $1.03. I was like, that's not very much to win. And then I've never even had it explained to me what that means. I know it's the closer you get to $1, the more they are of a favourite. And it's like for every dollar you bet, you'll get this much. But even then, when someone says, what do you think of the line? What the fuck's the line?
Yeah,
like
what?
the try line? I hope they get over it. Go the Tigers. But yeah, I think because it confused me so much to the point. Sports betting on TV was like somebody explaining a board game to me that I already knew I wasn't going to enjoy, so I just never played it.
So you never listen?
I never played it.
No, that's me too. And I don't, that's why I shouldn't gamble, because I'll just be like, okay, do it. All right, sure, do it. Okay.
You have a lot of, no, it's a sure thing type energy.
I do.
It's a sure thing.
I'm just like, yeah, go again. Like when I'm at the arcade at Time Zone, have you ever seen that game at Time Zone where it's like, it's like a level higher than just the normal one where you put the coins in and it spurts it out and it like edges all the coins.
Yeah.
But it's like the Wizard of Oz one.
No, I haven't seen the Wizard of Oz one specifically.
It fucks you up.
Yeah. Because you sit
I guess
there
I have gambled.
You think the coins should have fallen by now.
Oh, but they don't.
They never do. They know. They've
it's on an uphill slant.
They've got the angles figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah. We also had someone in the fan mail to pivot mention that they missed the old bits and the old segments.
Well, welcome back, bitch.
Yeah, I think it's a good point because I think when we started, the segments were to try to give us some legs, and when we didn't have anything to talk about, we could always go, all right, let's try one of the segments.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like having this thing we can talk about. And the more we got comfortable, and we were just like, let's just talk.
Yeah.
But I miss them. They're so fun.
Yeah.
So today we have brought back a couple of them.
All right.
Do you want to do some?
Drag names?
Do you want to do drag names?
Yes.
Welcome back to Drag Names, bitches.
Welcome back. Welcome back. So one of these is not mine, and I cannot remember whose it is, so I will find it out, and then if it's...
Doesn't matter, say it's yours.
No, I can't.
It's easy to put in the clip if you just go, I've got, instead of explaining for 5 seconds that it's not yours and it's someone else's.
I'm not saying put this bit in the
But
clip.
you've never given them the credit. I'm going to put this in.
I've always given them the credit. In it, I say courtesy of blah, blah, blah.
What?
In some of the drag name clips, if it's not mine, I will put courtesy of blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
I have.
What do you got?
Teen abortion.
It's fantastic.
It's awesome.
It's fantastic.
That's one. I think one of my friends made it up. I cannot remember who. Or it's already a queen. I'll figure it out.
It's fantastic.
It's really good, isn't it?
It's one of those ones where the word and the name make sense.
Tina.
Abortion.
Abortion. Teen
Abortion.
Perfect.
It's perfect. Dawn Service. I want her in full Anzac regalia.
Firstly, I believe it's already a queen. Secondly,
God damn it.
It's when I did drag name videos back in like 2021. It was definitely one of the first ones.
God damn it. 2021?
I was doing these videos in 2021.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I've got a backup. I don't think it's very good. KTM.
KTM.
And she comes out with those guns that shoots out money.
Oh, yeah, good.
KTM.
And then she's one of the gay TMs on Mardi Gras.
Yeah. She changes colour just during Mardi Gras.
Let me put this formula to you.
Okay.
The formula is chain enterprise, and then the
like
location.
Like a McDonald's and...
Just a chain enterprise, and then or the name of any enterprise, and then the location that it is in.
Like Stanmore Macca's.
Sure, but surely you would do Stan More Macca's.
Right.
Because Stan is a man's name.
Okay. So you think about this differently to me.
Levisa Macquarie Shopping Centre. Like hyphenated name. Please welcome to the stage, Levisa Macquarie Shopping Centre.
That's great.
IKEA Tempe.
IKEA Tempe.
Why is that a hot name?
Yeah.
IKEA Tempe.
It really does sound like the Swedish girl that was staying on exchange with your cousin.
Sounds like a Swedish pop star.
IKEA Tempe.
Yeah.
It sounds like the Dior's new fragrance.
IKEA Tempe.
Yeah.
It sounds like a fashion label. IKEA Tempe Fall Winter 21. Yeah.
I like it. I feel as though someone's done this, but jury duty.
Yes.
Fuck.
Jury Judy. Yeah.
Okay.
It has been done.
All right.
I've got a bunch more. These weren't like I didn't pick these to be on the thing, but there's just been stuff. Someone else made this one up. Most of these are probably my friend Jared. Will to change.
Mm-hmm.
Like will to change.
Great.
Someone else had Shane to the rhythm. Like chained to the rhythm.
Yep. They can't all be tens. They can't all be tens.
This one is one of my favorites recently, but I don't know if do you know who Clementine Ford is?
Of course.
Oh, okay, good. This is a Freddie McManus special. Clementine Ford Falcon. Clementine Ford Falcon. Shout out my favorite ex, Freddie McManus.
Shout out, Freddie. The only one I've got left, this came into my head and I found it really funny. And you're going to go, that doesn't make any sense. But I just thought, welcome to the stage, unexpected item in bagging area.
So good. No, so good. No, so good.
In the tradition of coming up with a clever name, horrible. But I just thought unexpected item in bagging area.
Sometimes these ones are much better than being clever.
And I want her to
I
want her to come out with the beeping and the siren of
the red
custom. One of our friendly team members will be with you soon.
Yes.
One of our fresh food people.
Yeah. What else have I got here? Penny pincher. Yeah, like
because you can hit it with like a penny pinch her.
Or just penny pincher.
Yeah.
Law-abiding citizen.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had Law of Attraction and Law and Order.
Yes. Law of Attraction was...
Law-abiding citizen is really funny.
Law-abiding citizen. I like a name that sounds hyphenated.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Give me one more.
One more?
Give me one good one.
Oh, God. J. Cole's. It makes no fucking sense. It's just J. Cole if he was Cole's. Hoyt's Blacktown.
Stop at Hoyt's Blacktown. That's perfect.
Big penis.
Told you to stop. Good stuff, guys. We're so back. We're so back. We're better than ever. This Sunday, get down onto Rainbow Road Baby Supplies for our biggest sale ever. 95% off all baby oil. Everything must go. Seriously, everything. We can't have any evidence left. I mean stock. This has nothing to do with a certain American rapper and producer potentially being our biggest client, and now that he's in jail, we will probably go out of business because he makes up basically all of our sales and now we're technically complicit in whatever he's got going on. Nothing to do with that. Take a bottle of baby oil, take a barrel load, fill up a pool. We don't care. Just get rid of it as soon as possible. And if 95% off is too much, then literally just take it. Just take it, please. The feds are coming to raid us any day now because of how low our prices are. So get down to Rainbow Road Baby Supplies this Sunday. If you come on Monday, we will be gone. Not to Guatemala with new passports and identities, if you were wondering. But we will be gone. I also did want to bring this up.
What?
There was a news article that I saw recently that I thought was very interesting. It came across my desk earlier today.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Man goes to Rome to see stunning ancient sites but gets nasty surprise. This is published in The Mirror, very big magazine / newspaper in the UK. Lachy McIntyre, 24, had been looking forward to exploring the tourist hotspots of Rome, Italy, but when he arrived, some popular sites were covered in scaffolding. They wrote it. It's about my video that I put out.
It's so weird when news publications just show you a video.
Yep.
That's all they do. They just show you a video.
I also know how little Kirsty Card, the journalist who wrote this, how little effort she put into it. I'll read it. A tourist was left flabbergasted when he landed in Rome, only to find out he couldn't see some of the most popular hotspots. I don't know where she was at the time, but I was certainly flabbergasted, so that's unbelievable investigative journalism.
That's crazy.
Journaling?
Journaling. She's journaling.
Journalism.
That's her diary. Please stop reading her diary.
This is a personal anecdote. Lachy McIntyre, who posts online under the username Lock_Mac, is known for his situational skits, POV humour, celebrity impressions, and pop culture commentary. That's straight from Famous Birthdays. She's ripped that straight from Famous Birthdays because I always get pissed off going, when the fuck have I ever done a celebrity impression?
They just don't care.
I've never done a celebrity impression. You know, most of my Famous Birthdays site is he makes videos about Taylor Swift. I made one 2 years ago, and all the rest of my Famous Birthdays profile is he makes situational comedy about Taylor Swift, and it's garnered over 13,000 likes. Don't post that one. That's not very good.
They do that all the time, don't they?
They jumped onto one thing. They followed up with the 24-year-old Australian lad has racked up more than 900,000 followers and recently went viral for sharing an insight into his recent travels. They're really pushing this agenda that he is Australian because they've called me a lad, and then they go, the bloke had been looking forward to exploring the Italian city, visiting sites like Piazza Navona's Fountain of Four Rivers or the Renaissance Fountain in front of the Parthenon. However, the reality was vastly different to the beautiful spots he'd seen online. In one video, which has gained more than 93,000 likes, it's a lot more than that, he was seen standing outside of them, but he couldn't see any of it for scaffolding. So you've fucked up the wording there. He joked in the caption, this is stupid because I tagged somebody who made a similar video to this, and they've not, it just looks like I'm illiterate because the girl's name is Cheryl All At Once, which has an @ but they've just written, I didn't believe the Cheryl All At Once video, but it's true. So blessed to see the ancient scaffolding of Rome. Funny. That's a funny line.
Funny.
The article then goes on to say, the spot is reportedly undergoing restoration work ahead of the 2025 Roman Catholic Holy Year. According to Reuters, whatever that is, the Vatican expects up to 32 million tourists will descend on the Italian capital for the Jubilee, leading to the city taking on a record 3,200 public construction workers to prepare. TikTok users were left in stitches. What's new? Over the clip,
good time.
And took to the comments to poke fun at the hilarious error. One user said, the pictures around the fountain just to rub it in, while another added, that's why it's worth Googling places before you go. A third commented, I've been on vacation in Rome since yesterday. I have the same feeling. Someone else wrote, going to Rome 1 year before the Jubilee is just crazy. Everything is being repaired and prepared.
I love this.
Did she miss the comment where all the Italian people were calling me slurs and telling me to kill myself? But
someone goes into work, someone goes into an office, types on their little computer, and all they're doing is reading TikTok comments and copy and pasting them.
And famous birthdays.
And going, that'll do. And just saying what happens in your TikTok. I have an exact replica.
But can I just make a point of that video, whilst very hard, it's if you don't know, it's me saying, me excited to see the sights of Rome, and then it's a compilation of, short videos of me standing in front of scaffolding that is covering ancient sites.
Yeah.
Ready? And sorry, I don't know why I said ready. Are you ready for the next bit? Mm-hmm. And I posted that thinking people were like, oh, silly of you. That's we came at a bad time. That's unlucky. No, like most people, that was the reaction. The Italians, especially the people from Rome, went in did not have a sense of humor about it.
No.
Immediately onto me. Why didn't you do your research, you fucking idiot? Everyone knows the Jubilees. No one's told me about the Jubilee. I don't really get on Google and go, when's the Jubilee again? When's the Holy Catholic Year in Italy? When are we doing that? Has the Pope updated his Twitter?
Jubilee sounds made up.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys made it up to gaslight me.
Yeah.
But I remember I have that video. I've never received more death threats of violence, or just general slurs.
Like hate. Oh
I'll censor this bit, but someone said, kill yourself
in
Italian, which is a crazy thing to put into Google Translate and go, oh, wow. I had somebody else message me directly saying, it is all in Italian, I had to get it translated. If you ever come to Italy, I will beat you so bad that you won't be able to walk for 6 months. I remember I put that on my story, and then I followed it up with a picture of me in Sorrento saying, come find me then.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think this is misleading reporting, because while some people found this hilarious video, entertaining, a lot of people wanted to verbally joust.
God, people are so... Okay, it's a very, very, identical situation to what happened to me a few years ago. 4 years, apparently. So
thank you to the Mirror for running that. I can now get a verification tick.
Yeah, well, thank you to Nine Honey for running
the good
this.
one.
Oh, the good one.
The one that reports on The Bachelor.
Wow.
The one that talks about what Michelle Bridges is like at home.
It's very much like this.
Yeah.
Do you remember the video I posted? We would have talked about it, where it was one of the first ones to go super, super, super viral, I think. Maybe. But in the top...
Is super viral for you 40, 50,000 views?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. It's just a tote bag. So my mum brought home this tote bag that she bought in LA from a black artist, whatever. It was their merch. Mm-hmm. And it just said, stop being racist on it.
Okay.
I thought it was funny. And I also put it, was carrying it, and I saw in the mirror that it just, if your arm is covering it, it just says racist, which I thought was so funny.
Or if you cover it enough, it just says being racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being racist or racist. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
And so I made a TikTok of it being like, oh my God, I live in the trendiest sub. Anyway, it goes viral. Some people are like, that's really funny because they take it as at face value. Some people are like, that's what you get for performative activism, bitch. What does that bag even mean? Blah, 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 blah. And I was like,
oh, so people weren't even calling you racist. They were saying that's not helping. What was there?
Yeah, it was you this is such a this is such white person activism. I was like,
who were you copying it from? Because I was copying it from Italians. Were you copying it from other whites? Or did you have people from the African American community?
To be honest, it was mostly white people saying
classic.
This stuff. But I was like, guys,
classic whitey behavior.
It's not even racism is funny. It's more guys, have a little bit of critical thinking and do you think everything is fact? No, guys, I saw this bag and I thought it was funny the way it's designed. There's nothing deeper than saying it's funny if your bag said that, but your hand covered it and it said that. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Anyway, Australian woman embarrassed by tote bag message mistake. A woman says she is mortified. I never said that. After going out in public with her, maybe I did. I don't think I did.
Go check. You can get them for defamation.
No. After going out in public with her new tote bag that reads "Stop being racist."
I didn't say I was mortified. I'd never be mortified. I am racist. Yeah. This is exactly what I wanted to say.
Only to notice words "being racist" were the only one visible when she was carrying it.
Yeah.
Edan McGovern, who lives in Australia, says she's been carrying her favourite tote bag. Never said favourite.
Defamation. Add it to the list.
Around every day. It is beige with the words written in large red letters across one side, including an exclamation point and a circle to highlight it further. And then it's, quote me, girl, I live in like the most progressive part of my city too, she explained in the video. It's like, so my mum got me this. It's a cool bag. I believe in it. Who was going to tell me that I was walking around like this? Just like, what do you mean? She demonstrated how she was holding the tote bag while out and about. She wears it over her right shoulder, her arm covering, fucking analysing me,
Well,
aren't
the
you?
right shoulder, that's the one that
Covering up the stop being part of the statement.
Right
It turns
shoulder.
out she's been carrying it all wrong. Tote bags are not meant to be carried over the shoulder at all. Sis, that bag is meant to be held in the hand only, never slung over the shoulder.
Is that what you said or they said? 'Cause
They did.
I can't tell the difference between
Sis and me going, girl.
You spouting nonsense in a video and a 9honey journalist writing an article.
No, so this
Sis bay slaying too hard, close
my
to the
God.
sun, demure.
this is a commenter said like you're only supposed to hold tote bags in your hand, never over the shoulder.
Of course,
What?
I'll go fucking kill myself because I
What
did it wrong. I'm
do you
so
mean?
sorry.
What do you mean? I'm not allowed to put this bag on my shoulder. I am.
Can I just say on that note, when I was in Europe, I don't know if you guys saw, I had like 10 videos. This has never happened to me before. I had 10 videos all in the millions in a row. It's the most.
You're popping off.
I had the most engagement I've ever seen, and I realized no matter what you do, there's going to be people who go like, "That's not how you fucking do it." I remember the video about being in a hostel. Someone literally said, "You should never go into hostels; you'll get murdered." It's these weird absolutes, and then people saying the only people who stay in hostels are poor people. So the fact that does not surprise me that someone went, "That's not how you meant to hold a tote bag." But it's like, I do. So many other people do. It's like,
fine.
nah.
Nah.
So many people are not
Sorry, I didn't know you were the
fine.
tote bag police.
That's Jonathan Tote.
I've never read the end of this article.
Great.
Lucky. So it's literally going on about the fucking tote bags.
Yeah.
And then immediately it goes, this video has since gone viral with over 174,000 likes. Racial tensions that began in the United States following the death of African-American man George Floyd at the hands of white police officer resulted in the Black Lives Matter movement, which spread around the world, including Australia. Protests were held in the US and Australia, with issues being faced by Indigenous Australians being included in the local government. That's how it ends. Why does it end like that? Why does it end like that? Why does it end like that? What?
I
Didn't say anything about nothing. It just says stop being racist.
in my
And they went, George Floyd.
entire, like if you have like a bingo card for your entire life, on it, I did not have Edan McGovern and George Floyd being mentioned in the same news article.
In the 9honey.
In the 9honey article. If you scroll down after that article, it has a suggested who wore it best at the Logies article. That is what we're talking. This is the type of journalism we're talking about.
It actually has 2 different articles about Rowan Atkinson.
Does it end with him saying, Mr. Bean talks about a lot of issues. You know what's another issue? George Floyd.
George Floyd?
Suggested article, woman wears tote bag.
What the fuck? What?
I wonder if they,
Why did they just put that in at the end?
Do you know what I want to see now? You remember how Macklemore put out that song?
Same Love? Oh, no.
Not Same Love.
Oh, the new one. The one about,
Yeah. Heinz Hall.
yes.
And he even cut to like protests of like the BLM
Yes.
protests. I want that music video to contain like half a second
My
of you with of your TikTok. But one of the leaders and pioneers in the Black Lives Matter movement, Edan McGovern, has been
I'm about to
flying
be in
the
a
flag.
textbook in a few years. Oh, God, it's so
Lord.
funny when you do things like, because especially making yourself purposely the butt of the joke.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm doing. I'm saying how stupid it would be if someone just wore this around. Also, I was kind of making fun of the tote bag. I thought it was pretty ridiculous because it's like, I'm sure
It's
there's
really getting to the point.
it's just very like, I think it is a bit virtue signaling.
It is stating the obvious.
And it's like, people are like, this is such virtue signaling. I'm like, believe it or not, that's part of my joke.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I know. That's sort of why it's funny. The whole bag is funny.
Jesus.
It's the reason my TikTok has gone well.
We love them. We love them.
Them. Who's them?
Them would be Chapel Rowan because you've given me some.
yes, your
No,
homework?
is it Roan?
Roan.
Roan.
Chapel
Yeah,
Roan.
someone pulled me up on it. Sorry, Chapel Roan. Eden gave me homework. I had to watch her video on Jimmy Fallon of performing. Sorry, babe.
Good luck, babe.
Good luck, babe. Yep. And also her performance at the VMAs.
Yes.
I have made some notes.
You've made some notes.
For the Jimmy Fallon performance.
Yes.
Set looks awesome. She looks awesome.
Pretty
great
cool.
voice. Same thing for the VMAs.
Good voice. Just like great, strong voice.
I wrote she ate that shit up. Then I also wrote in the VMAs performance, I can't not see the backup dancers' movements as being exactly the same as the puppets from Shrek when they enter Duloc. And when they open that chest,
Duloc is a perfect town.
Shine your shoes, clean your face. Well, that there, if you watch the side of it, it's very Dulocian.
It is very Duloc. She's so fuckwad.
She's giving the
fuckwad is so brat.
You know what she's giving?
What?
He is brat. You know what she is giving? And I thought about this. And I was really excited when I came up with it. In my head, I like to pretend that Chapel Roan is teenage Effie Trinket before she was corrupted by the Capitol in the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
I like to think that Effie Trinket's, she was a performer and the Capitol loved her big hair and her outfits, and then she became corrupted and didn't want to be in the spotlight, much like Chapel Roan sometimes. And so instead, she thought, well, I'm really good at these outfits. I'm just going to help, guide these people and still, In my mind, I go, she's going to grow up to be Effie Trinket.
Wow.
That's what I took away from
That's a good take.
Thank you.
Yeah, I showed you the Jimmy Fallon one is just like she's singing so well in it. Like
she was standing O.
Yeah, it was crazy, and like just you can like see very like close up how good of a performer she is. And then I thought like just the spectacle of the VMAs performance was so like cool.
Yeah,
because like, do you see Sabrina Carpenter's performance at the VMAs too?
I don't watch any of that celebrity shit.
That was pretty good too. That was pretty awesome.
I don't watch any of that. I know there was an article that someone said she simulated head on a transgender alien or something in her performance. An astronaut. Oh
my God, she just kissed an alien.
We have to stop letting the left run wild.
It's pretty funny.
First it was man on man.
I was pissed off because...
Now it's woman on alien.
I was pissed off because I was like, well, now everyone's going to think my drag number for the end of the week is copying.
The ET one?
Yes. I'd already made the outfit. That was homage to me. That was homage to me.
That's her reaching out.
That was the best performance of my life. I really want to do it again.
Did you get it filmed?
I did.
In full?
It's on my Instagram as we speak in full.
Oh. Okay.
Fake fan.
Sorry, I didn't.
Fake fan.
Oh, it's hard to see your stuff. I've got you muted. Somebody in the fan mail again has suggested one of the most excellent fuck, marry, kills I've experienced.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. You guys please send them in. That's a great idea.
Yeah, because this one has legs we could do this one for weeks.
Fan mail is linked in our Instagram bio, by the way, guys.
Yeah. But this person
said... And it's anonymous.
This person said fuck, marry, kill suburbs in Sydney.
Great.
So for this one, the first iteration of it, some heavy hitters. Newtown, Barangaroo, Manly.
Oh.
Fuck, marry, kill, Newtown, Barangaroo, Manly. They do all really just feel like hookups.
Fuck Barangaroo.
That's what I'm saying.
Because that's coked up.
That's a coked up.
And not in the bad way.
Coked up at the top.
Coked up in the good way, not in the
Crown.
It's not too coked up.
Penthouse in the Crown.
Yeah.
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 That's
some...
That's after a function.
That's
Crown
gone for 7
hotel.
hours.
Yeah. And no one's expecting anything afterwards.
I think Evolved Me would kill Newtown, but I'm marrying it. Kill Manly. I grew up in Manly for a little bit. Mm-hmm. Manly West Public School for like a year. But Newtown, come on.
Manly.
Look at me. Look at these tattoos.
Marrying Manly feels very like a loveless Catholic marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
He has a yacht
and we moved to Manly.
He works a lot, but not because he has to, because he doesn't want to go home to his wife.
Oh yeah, he goes home and he's like, I'm going for a surf. Yeah. Whatever your name is.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
So you're doing marry.
Are we in agree?
Oh yeah. I'd say so.
Yeah.
I'd say I marry Newtown. Because Barangaroo, if you're marrying Barangaroo's going to prison at some point. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like the suburb ones.
Yeah, it's good.
I could probably whip one up right now.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, fuck, marry, kill. Cronulla.
Okay.
Cronulla. Like Bondi Junction.
Okay.
Cronulla, Bondi Junction. Surrey Hills.
Okay. See, at first I thought Bondi Junction was a marry because it's a provider. It has everything you need. It's popular, but it's not too busy. Mm-hmm. But Surrey Hills, I think Surrey Hills is going to be very up itself. And look, I've always said this about Cronulla. Beautiful place, questionable people. Bit of a riot, yeah. And maybe it's because I've had too much of it. I'm just going to say kill Cronulla.
I'm going to say that too.
Because I've been there for so long that I won't appreciate what it is until I leave. But right now I'm very much, I'm stuck in my hometown and I'm ready to spread my wings and fly.
It's just that there's other beaches. And you don't have to have the...
I think if you ask me this question when I'm in my 50s and I'm looking to settle down, I'm probably marrying Cronulla. Because I go, you know what,
It is out of the way.
I'm not trying to go to the city. I'm not clubbing. I just want to walk the Esplanade with my fucking cavoodle.
Yeah. I think your family is the only nice family in Cronulla.
Thank you. Yeah. No, my dad's a cunt.
I really like him. I think he's really
Andrew's
nice.
great. Andrew's great. I got to get back on. I could talk about my dad after this.
Okay.
I think I'm marrying Bondi Junction. Bondi Junction seems more like a family person, family oriented.
Okay.
Surrey Hills is going to suggest polyamory to me.
Yeah.
So we'll fuck Surrey Hills. But one thing I've learned about my dad recently is I need to move out before he retires.
Why?
So while I was away in Europe, my dad got a hip replacement.
Yes.
Which has been great for him. He's feeling a lot better. But because of that, they don't know how long the recovery time can take. So he took an extended leave from work. And once he was... No, even when he got out of the surgery and was walking around on crutches, you couldn't stop him from doing things. Mm-hmm. The man, you can't leave him alone for 5 seconds because he'll start renovating a part of the house.
Yeah.
He will start going, those skirting boards should be a different colour. He'll look at our bathroom, which has been renovated in the last 5 years, and go, I could retile that probably. That grout's looking a bit.
Yeah.
I've talked to my mum about it. I go, it's like leaving a dog that hasn't been potty trained at home, like a puppy. It's going to shit everywhere.
Yeah.
If you leave my dad unsupervised at home, he'll build a porch.
Yeah.
But it won't meet any safety standards.
Yeah.
I came home to my house and there was scaffolding everywhere and there was builders up on the roof. And I was like, at least he's getting someone else to do it.
Yes.
But then I remember I came home from New Zealand and there was no fucking banister on our stairs up to the second level. It's just open. You can just fall. I had a video where it was in the background and someone who does those checks goes, hey, by the way, that's illegal. And I was like, yeah, shut the fuck up. But I came home and he just goes, yeah, I've decided to put new balustrades on it. We've had the same balustrades since they moved in 27 years ago, but you leave him alone for 5 minutes, he goes, I'll redo them. I'll turn it into a spiral staircase. If you leave me alone for an hour, I'll put an elevator in here. I can't be around. And the worst thing is he goes, I'll get you to hold that for me, and it'll be a 400-kilo glass panel. And he goes, you hold that end, and then I'm going to turn it and just measure it real quick. He goes, Dad, what are you leaning on? A pile of encyclopedias, and they're all wet, by the way. I think we need to. If you're looking for something in your house to be fixed, I will drop my dad off at your house for a play date, and he will build it for you.
Yeah.
We'll come pick him up in the afternoon. He'll tire himself out, and he can tuck into bed, and he'll.
God, they love to do that, don't they? They just can't sit still.
They love
sit down.
It's the white man who thinks I need to build something.
Yeah, they got that Better Homes Gardens in them.
I got to build on this. It's that baby boomer. Oh, if I can't buy another investment property, I'm just going to make this one bigger.
Same way you can't stop millennial girls from Etsying, from little shop, little craft shop.
Yeah. No, they do Etsy quite close to the sun.
They do.
They love an Etsy.
They're crocheting the shit out of shit.
Yeah, but then when I need a very homely feeling present for my mum on Mother's Day, guess who can do? Oh, you send me a photo and I'll turn it into a painting.
That's true.
For $18.
The Etsy girls.
That's when you want the Etsy girls around. Can I ask? Had this thought the other day.
Yes.
The idea of pets is wild.
Yeah, so like a little animal that's around.
Like we just have. Imagine telling someone, yeah, we just have a wild animal running around our house, but we tamed it.
Like a side character.
Yeah, and you just think, oh, I eat these animals, I hunt these animals.
Yeah.
I would, if I saw this animal in my house, they're like, what about that one? It's like, no, we're homies with that one. That one's cool with us. I was looking at Bailey this morning because my mum was talking and me and Bailey were both facing my mum. I'm just listening. I just thought, what the fuck are you listening for? Who are you? We didn't know you 2 years ago. And now you're living in our house eating our food.
We didn't know you.
She's there gone.
You just got here.
You just...
Bailey's like, uh-huh.
Uh-huh. On the couch. That's crazy. All right, pick up my shit, by the way. What? It's so weird. Because I was just looking at her like...
pet so bad
you're just
have one here.
You're just an animal that we've allowed to chill with us.
You're like, yeah, we like that one.
That one can, yeah. I'll kill and eat a different one.
Yeah.
This one can hang out.
Oh, yeah.
This one we dress up in little outfits.
I think about people that live in rural communities all the time. Like, if there were animals around my house, I'm taking the bullet for them. What the fuck do you mean we're going to eat that? I reckon I'd be, like, the closer I was to the land, the more I'd be like, what the hell? See, Bryce is vegetarian, but because it's like, ethical food consumption, the way like animals live and blah, 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 blah. We all know it's bad.
I disagree. I think they should do it more.
They should, smaller enclosures. Come on. Pile them in.
Why are we giving them cages?
Yeah.
Board up those walls.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be able to see through it.
Aren't you going to kill them anyway?
Horrible.
Awful. But Bryce was like, I reckon I could, like...
Sorry, vegetarians who are listening.
I could eat meat if I killed it myself.
Okay.
Like, because then it's like ethical consumption and it's sustainable because it's like you kill like...
Sustainable, but is that still ethical?
Probably not. Still murder, but it's more ethical.
Oh. Okay, brass.
No, I mean, I eat meat.
Brass.
I eat meat, but I also do. I think I don't follow my own advice, but I think in theory you should only eat what you personally could collect or kill yourself.
How much meat are you eating a week that you think I could catch this much?
No, I'm saying I don't follow this.
Because I just saw you wolf down a fucking kebab before we started this podcast.
I could not kill a chicken, but I'm saying I don't follow this advice.
You could kill half a chicken.
Yeah, let the other half free.
Yeah, they can. That's the thing. If you chop them in half, they can still run away.
Yeah, like a lizard with a tail grows back. No, but like I think I'm not saying I follow my own advice, but I just think it's true. Like if you had to only be able to eat what you yourself could kill, I reckon I'd be a pescatarian. I wouldn't eat octopus. That's a whole fucking person.
What?
Have you ever seen my octopus teacher?
No.
Octopuses are like as smart as humans.
Okay.
They can do like puzzles that we can't.
They can do puzzles.
I don't know if it's the ones that we can't, but yeah, like they're really, really smart. Really, really smart.
I've never seen an octopus get 5 out of 5 minutes NRL footy tips.
Oh, that's because they don't let them play because they hate octopuses.
Yeah, there is no... I mean, the Sharks could do it. Cronulla Sutherland Sharks.
Oh, shut the hell up. Yeah, I reckon I could kill fish. Fuck them.
Are you saying you could... Oh, now you're getting attached to the fish.
I do feel bad. No, but like if it was for food, I could kill fish.
Okay.
Because you can just freaking whack them.
Can you guys hear that plane?
The planes are louder.
That one feels closer.
The planes are louder than ever today.
They're
low flying.
They're low flying. Is there clouds around? Ugh.
Ooh. I don't think the clouds make a difference. Both of your parents work in planes.
work in planes.
You know what I mean.
You clearly don't know anyone who works in planes.
Well, I know your parents. You work in aviation?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you'd actually call it?
Yeah, sure.
How would you say it?
Oh, they're just housemates.
No, but what would you say they do for career?
Get that bread, probably.
Goodbye, guys. It's been a really good podcast. I miss you so much already.
Yeah, I miss you too. Farewell to this
Next
room.
time, it's going to be in the studio.
Yeah. So next time you see us in the studio, also shout out to Grace. Hope we enunciated enough for you.
Oh my God, stop.
Watch this. I'm gonna freak her out. Grace! I was on the right-hand side.
Oh
Love you guys. Goodbye. Love you. Miss you. Bye.